well, just got to check to see if the stream is going live. And we're live. Hi there. Welcome to Number One Geek. It is me, Saz, and I am here with Mr.Smiffy. How you doing, buddy?
Morning. I'm alright, mate.
Morning. I think you might
Morning.
find it. I think you might. Morning, Farmer Smiffy. How are you doing?
Alright, mate.
Alright, good. Yeah, so, believe it or not, we're doing stuff, and that was just him running past right there. So, nice. Now, this is quite unique for me, because being a bit of a space engineer, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Being a bit of a. Are you going to sit still?
No.
No. I clean here, no. So, yeah, it's a bit of a unique thing. It's Mr. Sparks, he says there, but we call him Smiffy, because we can. What we're doing is that, being a bit of a veteran, I say quite loosely, that I am. I've been doing space engineers for over 1,000 hours. Actually, over 1,500 hours, I might add. I say polishing my nails. Whereas Mr. Smiffy over here is a little bit green, in more senses than the term.
You were saying?
Well, he was the colour of snot just then, but there we go. Okay, are you ready, sir? Are you ready for the ride of your life? So
I guess.
That's what she said. Whoop, 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 whoop. Follow me. Alright, this is the landing bay of the place that I nicked. I actually nicked this place. This was a space station, and I turned it into a ship. So this is the outside bit, and I started making a base inside there. But see this big planet over here?
Yep.
That's our destination. I see you have got enough. You have got quite a bit of hydrogen. How much hydrogen do you got?
99.
99. Okay. So what we're going to do is, if you can see 7 signals down there.
Nope.
Okay. What I need to do is I need to give you. So here's a first tip for you folks out there. Go to the GPS section and on ground base. And so what I'll do there is copy that to clipboard. And what I can then do, once I'm out of here, is I can pop the chat signal up and paste it in there. And that will come out there, and it will go into Smiffy's area. And he should be able to see that now and be able to activate it on his GPS. And you should be able to see a blue thing saying ground base.
How does one retrieve the chat? Because it disappeared very quickly.
It doesn't. You don't need to. It should have automatically appeared in your GPS coordinates.
Oh, right. Okay.
If you go to GPS on your panel,
Ground base, yep.
you should see ground base. You just want to make sure that when you click on it, you want show on HUD.
Yep.
Okay. So now you should be able to see it on the planet there.
Yep.
So what we want to do now is we want to get our jetpacks and start aiming ourselves towards that. And then... What?
I may have hit something. A floating carcass in space.
Are you? Oh well. When you do, aim for it, but then you got to press Z so that you switch off your dampeners.
Initial dampeners.
Yeah. So you're basically heading for the planet, but saving your fuel. I'd stop, but I can't be arsed. Well, gravity's starting to take hold because he's speeding up. You gone very quiet?
Yeah.
Have you jumped
Slowly.
off? Have you leapt to your doom?
Yeah. I'm 6.6 kilometers away.
Ah. You're not
Gone very dark. Oh,
Well, you can put your lights on by pressing L.
but it doesn't light up a planet.
Mine does.
Oh, mine does.
Mine does.
4 kilometers away.
Are you?
Oh, kilometers.
Oh, you must have gone faster than me. You must be right next to me. Where are you? I can see myself somehow.
3 kilometers. Okay, gravity's hit me.
Yeah. Now's about the time
Okay. Coming down very quickly.
to. Yeah. When you want to stop, just press the Z button and you will
Yeah,
automatically slow yourself down. I think I see you about 100 meters behind me. I can just about...
There we go.
Yeah. The reason it's so dark is because we have something called Space Gets Real mod,
Oh, right, okay.
which makes the light quite realistic. Only problem is it's not very good for streaming, so I really should have turned it off.
Ah, ran out. Luckily, I ran out just in time.
Well, I fell short. Because it's me. And as Jam Doggy says, I'm a professional streamer, nothing goes wrong in my streams. Nothing whatsoever. Right, so the next thing you can do, you'll find in the cargo container, somewhere around here. Some extra hydrogen and oxygen and all that. So you can open your faceplate, because we're on a planet. So press O, I think it is, or H. I've changed mine to O, but it's H, I think.
J.
It's J, yeah. I just find myself, every time I wanted to press the H button, I accidentally pressing J. So, so welcome to my humble abode.
Bit drafty.
Yeah, kind of. This is just kind of like base alpha sort of thing. Because what I'm doing is, if you follow me, what I was doing yesterday in the most interesting stream ever, I was cutting stuff out. Have you got yourself a hydrogen bottle?
I couldn't find it. I'll have another look.
Well, you'll find that everything's connected. So, but to make life easier for you, if you go to this one here, this is where the oxygen generator is.
I've got it, yeah. There we are.
Actually, what I might do is I might refill my hydrogen while I'm at it.
What's the weird electricity bubble thing? Coil. Diamond.
Well, this thing here.
Yeah.
This is a nanomite machine. Effectively, you build something, and it will build it for you.
Like a printer?
It's like a printer, yeah. But it
Alright.
also does mining for you as well. The little red lights, that's the mining stuff. I found some silver whilst I was doing some mining. So if you follow this little black tube, you'll find yourself in my underground lair. Muhahahaha. So, this is going to be the kind of technical area. It's going to hold and house a lot of the bits and pieces I'll need to create stuff. But somewhere around here, right at the back,
Been drilling this all through hand.
yep. It was a great stream. It's one of my most popular ones. If you look up there, That's where the landing pad's going to be for any ships and stuff. So this is going to be like an area that holds all the oxygen containers and all the bits and pieces. And then once we go out there, we're going to basically create some sort of like, if you want to try and get out there, I think I might have to dig this out.
Are NPCs on?
Sorry?
Are ads on? So wolves and spiders.
No. They're just a test feature. Did you not know?
I thought they were properly implemented.
No, they're broken as hell, but they're only a test feature. That's what Keen says. Apart from the time when they said, look at this brand new feature that we put in there. But now it's only a test feature because it's broken. Oh look, is that another streamer doing a Keen rant? Never. Right, so the task for today is to finish off getting this thing done. Now I don't have any I've made things a little bit easier for us. If you run out of electricity, there's a seat that you sit in.
Not got a medical station up and running yet.
No, not yet. That's why we had to jump from the planet, but I kind of find that fun. But there is a connector here that's connected to all the stuff downstairs, so you should be able to get materials quite quickly. There's also a mine, several mines outside. So we should be able to get resources and staff. In fact, I think we might need to get some more resources. So if you want to start drilling out some of the rock,
yep.
I think it's quite obvious where some bits are supposed to be and others aren't. Now I'm going to go get us some more resources.
You wanted to make the roof more higher up?
I don't know yet. Leave it at that area for the moment. Just get the. I'm trying to make it like almost like a square box, really. I've got the two major corners. Where have I put my? Ooh. I may have actually lost where I put everything.
What have you lost now?
Well, I've got a little ship that I've been kind of trying to charge up. What's this? This you? No, that's the parrot. So yeah, I had a ship out here that I was charging up, but I put it on battery mode. But now it's dark. It's not doing anything, so the beacon's off. So I have completely and utterly lost. tree. Oh, there's something. FML.
And you failed.
As I can see the meteor base from here. I have to see if there's any more iron down here. If not, we're gonna have to wait till I can see. Right, well that's wasting its time because it can't detect any ore there. So I can get that switched off at some point. So this must all just be the dregs.
I don't like the new texture of the mining drill.
Yeah, it's alright. I've got used to it now.
Whoops.
What have you broken?
Nothing.
If nothing is means something, it's best tell me now before I come back and find out.
Yeah, that. Fixed.
Are you being
How did you get your...
How did I get...
No.
How did I get my what?
How dare you accuse me? Your helmet. It's got like a knight's thingy.
Ah! That was a very, very long process. It was called purchasing medieval engineers.
Oh, right, okay.
You have to get your money out your wallet. Give it to Steam. Yep, I think I've pretty much run this place down dry. I mean, there's shed loads of cobalt over here. Yeah, it's got a like a rock mod in here as well, which mixes the rocks up a bit, and also brings some new, different types of rock makes in there. So you've got
right, okay.
So just taking one thing will get you more than one type of resource.
Yeah.
I've also got the furnace as well, which takes rocks and takes out micro portions of resources out of them. So what's happened, Kite? I want to see what... Ah! Happy Kite's actually got iron in it, so I'll be taking some of that. We've got some tainite here as well. Oh, hello, what's going on here? What I might do is give me 5 seconds once I've got this back in the thing. I might move. Oh, across the stuff here as well. I can't move for resources. Right, now where's my own? There it is.
Could do is installing some floodlights up there actually.
You just press L for your light, mate. Right. Now we've got a little bit of work to do here. Farmer says farming is iron and copper and all those different types of things to have.
Oh, can you send me a link of this stream to my Facebook? Just on Messenger and I'll post it on mine.
Yeah, what? Which one do you want, Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube, probably.
YouTube? I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll share it to you. There you go. I'll send it to your Steam account because I can't do anything really at the moment because my processing power is keeping us going. So.
Come to me, tell me how I'm wired. I know I'm about to be set on fire. Come to me, tell me why I reach.
Hello.
For the sky when I fear the night.
Have I found it just by complete accident? No. I shall take you, nanite ultrasonic hammer, and I shall reinstall you. Somewhere. In here. That's what I'm doing.
Wait, that's not right.
Do you know, I really hate it when you get lost in your own tunnels. Where am I?
Okay, there we go.
take out the uranium. First? No, I didn't want that, I want the aerial. The night beacon repair.
Oh,
Okay, you up, my boy? Oh, hello.
long wait.
Hi, Just Noob. Just one noob. How you doing? Thanks for joining us on our stream. We're just mucking about on Space Engineers at the moment. No real reason, we're just doing it. And how are you? Awful lot of questions I just asked in there, wasn't it? Or her. Could be them. Right, so that should now have moved the nanites thing, so we're actually getting some more. Yeah, cohenites, glowing. It's quite a bit actually. Nice. Not what cohenite is though. So. You can never be too sure in these days, and you don't want to be one of those presumptuous people about gender.
Never assume it.
Well, exactly. And sometimes, you know, people don't identify themselves as the gender that they may apparently look at like to you. So you have to take that into account and respect it. You know, the worst thing about it is I'm 42 now, so that means I'm going to be that one person sooner or later that is totally non-PC and can't understand why they're not being non-PC. I don't think I'll ever be a cool dad. I'm a cool uncle, but I don't think I'll ever be a cool dad. I'll be like the oh god, dad sort of person. Right, so we're. Okay, you should start seeing out there actually that some of those blocks are actually mysteriously turning themselves into full blocks.
Oh, is it the? Is it slowly building?
It should do, yeah.
And I ran out of hydrogen.
Well, you need to just go back into the connector and just swap your bottles out. You should be able to get to the hydrogen, the
I
oxygen.
thought you said something else then.
I hope you weren't thinking I was talking rude things.
I missed at the word bottles.
What? Possibly could you have thought it could be?
I don't know.
I think you need to get your mind out of the gutter, sir.
Yeah.
And I want a chance of getting monetised before I get demonetised.
Have you built any craft yet on this world?
Yeah, but I've lost it. And I've crashed several. So there are craft around, but they've just been strewn carelessly all over the landscape. You'll see the little parrot, which is one that I used to try and land on the planet and fail miserably. Because I have the aerobatics thing on it, and instead of actually using the forward motion to keep myself aloft, I was still trying to play the old Space Engineers thing of don't fall down. So yeah. So instead of using the actual air pressure to keep myself going, I just ended up smacking the ground at a very hard race.
Oh, that's that area
So,
nearly all mined out.
Just one new. Do you play Space Engineers, or is this you checking out how you play the game? Because the good thing is with your name and Raoul here, Mr. Smith, he's a bit of a noob.
An old veteran
He's a noob.
that hasn't
Look
played
at that.
some time.
Look at that noob over there.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
He's such a noob. He doesn't realise that he can go from 0 to 1 million miles an hour with his jetpack. Well, that just says it all, doesn't it? How dare you, Splat?
And now I've got to travel back from orbit.
Yeah, I'll let you travel back from up there whilst I have a seat. I'll be back in a second. Oh, that's cool. Just one new bloke prefers to watch people play the game, which is cool. So, anyway, I'll be back in a second. Just having a quick bio break and grab myself another drink.
And now the 20-kilometre journey back to where we were.
If you like watching people just new, I've got a few recommendations. Tuesday nights, I know a gentleman called Wasted Space does a lot of really good space engineer stuff, and that's on YouTube. I stream on Wednesday nights, which is usually my Space Engineers night, but I'm doing a series called Escape from Mars, which is a scenario done by a guy called Duckroll, and it's been quite cool. You'll probably find that in some of my older videos if you want to check those out. But we're live usually, well, 10 o'clock in the UK time, which is where I'm from. So, whatever area you're from, you might be able to work that out. Why is that doing that? So, hey, Smiffy, I managed to get my 3D printer finally working again. I fixed it. Where's he disappeared? Or am I actually talking? I am talking. Ah, cool. Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock on Wednesdays. Oh, he's disappeared. That's why he's suddenly just come back on. Must have lost some signal. Yep. They seem.
Oh.
Ah, there you go. You fall off then. Fall off the world.
Nearly. But I'd die from impact.
No.
Not quite.
You died so much, the game crashed. That's how much of a noob he is.
Wait, what are you on about now?
Yeah, disappearing off Tinternet.
Tinternet?
Tinternet.
In the game. I'm still in the game.
I saw
Apparently.
you log back on.
Where? I've only just landed.
Really? Oh.
I found the ground base signal, but I can't find the base.
Oh.
What? Says that you're 30 kilometers away.
Yeah,
Then-
don't. I think that might actually just be a bug. So I've noticed that one as well. I can assure you I'm not. Well, last time I
I'm
checked.
at the ground base signal in the middle of the ice, but I can't find the entrance to the cave.
You're not.
No.
Hold on, let me go get you, you bloody noob.
No, my thoughts so dark in this game.
My name is Smiffy and I can't find a hole. Story of his life, folks.
Oh, I found a hole.
Hey, that would be me.
Very messed up one though.
Right, where are you?
By the ground base signal in the ice lake.
Oh, I've got mine switched off, that's why. Oh, I also might want to put the tabs on. There we go. So you're right there, are you? Well, have you not seen the lights?
There are no lights.
I'm standing on the lights.
It says 3 friendly signals 30 kilometers away. As you said, ignore them. But the
So you're standing by the ground base, are you?
the icon in the middle of the ice lake.
Yeah. Are you actually on my game?
One would hope so.
No, you're not. You've joined your own game.
I've joined my own game on,
Yeah.
on your world.
Yeah. So what you
Brilliant.
need to do, you need to log yourself off, go back to
Yeah.
Steam, and join the game, you numpty. Noob. Noob. It's actually getting it's getting light now. Oh, it means I can find. Oh yes.
First up.
What I shall do is I shall find my buggy. Oh, buggy! There she blows, I think. Is that her? That's another tree. Why can't I find my buggy? There's some silver here.
Doesn't like you.
Hmm?
We don't like you either.
Oh, she did a noob. That's what R2D2 said to C3PO, by the way. Shut up, noob. Oh, what's this? I think I has found it. Yay me! Right, I'm gonna put a GPS signal by this hole.
Great.
What's wrong here now?
All the way back at the station, in orbit.
Really? I think the first thing you need to do is build a medical station down here then.
No, that would be a good idea.
Yeah. Where? New from current position. SAS one. There we go. And we have Okay.
Why can't I go in third person?
Press V.
No, it's because I was incredibly zoomed out.
Yeah.
And my character was about ages away.
No, your carrots, eh?
It's character.
Character likes carrots. It's getting
Yeah,
very
good for your eyesight.
Yeah, it's getting very what's the word? Roleplay. Don't ruin my immersion, man. Don't ruin my immersion. That's the word, immersive. Yes, getting rather immersive. Having things for your character.
Oh, gravity.
Yeah, don't mind the gravity. Right, do I have enough power to knock those up? No, I don't. So I'm going to have to switch off the battery power. Or switch on the battery power, should I say? Take it off recharge.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Back onto recharge. Have you died?
My jetpack ran out about 10 meters above the ground.
Yeah, you see, this is why I told you not to overuse your jetpack and just press Z to let the gravity take you.
I did. I was trying to control my landing.
Well, you didn't do a very good job of it, did you?
Evidently not.
I can't take you anywhere, can I? I thought, you know what? Nice, take Smiffy out on a bit of a space engineer's adventure, and all he does is smack his face into the planet.
Oh, where's the fun in that?
Well, I'm pretty sure that there's people laughing their protective genitals off, watching you.
If they were watching me.
Yeah, I wish I was
I'm not
watching
that popular, you see.
Where's your dead body? That's the thing. Where did you
I literally
die?
landed about 20 meters away from you.
About 20 metres from me? I
Yeah.
didn't get to see you bounce?
No.
I'm sad now.
I'm currently performing an ODST drop on you.
Fair play. It's a shame because I've played some awesome music for someone doing an OTS drop. Or a ST drop, whatever it's called. How are we doing for minerals? Let me ask Tim. Oh, Tim!
Timmy.
Oh, we've got a lot of nickel. And we're out of iron. Which Good thing I picked him up then, really, isn't it? I think I'm going to have to do a couple of runs here. Was that you or just passes?
Yep. Just trying to make it back. Oh,
Well, you can kind of like land and walk, you know. You don't have to use your jetpack all the time.
That'll take ages.
Take tages. Did you just try to do it? Did you just try to do a Yorkshire thing there with ages?
Okay. Cages.
Cages? What about cages?
I said cages.
Do you dance in cages? Is that what you do? Is that your profession?
We weren't meant to talk about that.
Well, you know, I couldn't help it. It's just so sexy. Like Noah Batter's stockings. I do apologise to American people, you wouldn't know who Nora Batty was. And if you did, I don't think you'd ever survive. I get lost in my own caves. I feel so stupid.
Yep.
Now, it's because I feel stupid does not invite you to encourage my stupidity.
Yeah, well.
You know, it is quite weird, Space Engineers. It's a very therapeutic game to watch, because I don't think there's ever a game that I can actually spend 3 hours watching someone digging a hole.
I was going to say there isn't much enjoyment in watching someone dig a hole.
But there is in Space Engineers, though.
Yeah?
It's like mesmerising, because you just kind of think, well, I'll just hold on and see what they're going to do next. Yeah, let's see how big the hole they can make. Oh, they've just
4
built.
hours of digging later.
Well, 4 hours of diggy hole, basically. That is eating through the iron. Tell you what, he'd better start me looking quite neat up there, because I'm spending most of my days here.
Well, I cleared up one area for you.
That's nice of you. That sounded really sarcastic then, didn't it? Didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Didn't mean it to. Yeah.
You were grateful.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, well done. Oh.
Make sure everything's below the line so you don't have anything sticking out the floor.
Sooner or later, Jamdoggy and I are going to get together to do Empyrean.
Say when?
Well, Empyrean is kind of like a bit like Space Engineers, but it has more of a point. It's more survival than it is the building aspect that makes Space Engineers.
Okay. Let's have a look at that one.
Well, my streams are there, mate. You just have to watch them. Everything can be found in my easily found volumes and voluminous library of douchebaggery and nonsense.
It's 10 to 12 already.
You got to get your beauty sleep.
Something like that.
By God, you need it.
Indeed. 3 AM start on a Monday morning. Love it.
But it's Saturday. How much sleep do you need?
A lot. Bit peed off though, because I need to work the weekend next weekend. It's my birthday as well.
Oh, nightmare.
Travelling down to London, spending 2 weeks.
Oh, nightmare! I went to London for the premiere of
Hey, it looked good.
The Last Jedi.
Facebook. What did you think of The Last Jedi?
Oh, wait a second. Anyone in chat not seen The Last Jedi yet? Just gotta wait for them to respond because we're usually about a minute or so behind.
Yeah.
Last thing I do is I want to talk about it, and there's some poor bugger who hasn't seen it yet, and they're just talking about spoilers, and they're like, never speak to you again, Saz. You can shove your #1 geek up your butt. You've ruined Star Wars for me. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I have absolutely no idea whatsoever why people are saying it's bad. Because the last time I had the feelings I had when watching The Last Jedi was when I was in the cinema watching Return of the Jedi. And that's the thing for me, is if it feels like a Star Wars movie, then it is a Star Wars movie. Even if there are certain confusing points in there that you could, if you were, say, of an assholic persuasion, wanting to really bite into it for assholery's sake, then yeah, I'm sure there's plenty to hate about it. But personally, I felt it was better than The Force Awakens, because let's get things into perspective. Don't forget that I went to Lucasfilm in August last year, and I actually met Ryan Johnson. So I kind of knew that this film was going to be a bit of a controversial one. So did he. And do you know what the funny thing is? It's the thing he was most nervous about. The Porgs.
Yeah, they were just a placement for the Puffins on the island there, weren't they?
Yeah, but he was very worried that they'd turn into like a minion sort of thing.
Well, the internet did go crazy for them.
Yeah, I went crazy for them because they're awesome.
That scene with Chewbacca though, I laughed out loud, far too loudly.
Yeah, I mean, the problem that Ryan Johnson had was that he had to follow a director and a writer who's notorious for his "what's in the mystery box" nonsense. That's how he. So he sets up all these questions, and most of them won't get answered, because that's how J.J. Abrams does things. I mean, if you look at Lost, there are so many unanswered questions there, and it's so unfortunately Ryan Johnson had to answer them, because that was what the internet was doing. It was getting itself absolutely mad. And I think the general point is that I think people were keying on to probably what really wasn't the point of the film, which was another Skywalker's mess up the universe. And Snoke really had nothing to do with it. Except everybody was like, "What's Snoke? Snoke's so and so and so and so and so and so," and it was probably, well, no, Snoke's nobody. Snoke always has been nobody. He's just a means to an end. I mean, the Emperor was a means to an end. if you look at it. But everyone's, no one's complaining about the fact that he got killed.
Mm. But then again, his story was all backed up in legend and everything.
Well, no, it was. See, this is the thing, and this is what people don't get, is that the Emperor only came into effect in The Empire Strikes Back. The backstory, the whole thing was done in the whole parading efforts between Return of the Jedi and the first prequels. I've lived through it. I know that all of this has basically been people writing up excuses as to why this stuff happened. So
Yeah.
I don't accept for 1 second the fact that, oh yeah, well, so and so was obviously in Legends. Not at the time, he wasn't. He was just an emperor. No one cared about him. He was just there. Everyone just cared about Darth Vader and what was going on with him and Luke Skywalker. So, I don't accept for 1 second the fact that, that the Emperor was an important character, apart from the fact that he just happened to be the person who was driving the strings, very much like Snoke was. And in the end, he had to die. It's just that this happened a lot earlier. And I think what people don't get is that Bennett is going through the same thing that Darth Vader's going through, except he's making different decisions. This is what would happen if you made a different decision.
Yeah.
I mean, Darth Vader was stuck serving the Emperor, whereas Ben was obviously biding his time.
Yeah, cave's been cleared out.
Awesome. I don't know just yet if we're going to have enough iron yet to start putting down blocks. So, but if you can, just pop down, start laying down a floor.
Okay.
So I'm spending most of my time just mining iron here.
I need steel plates. Have you got some in the?
You might find there's some steel plates in the what's it called? The nano thingy.
Right.
The nanobot machine.
Yep.
It's actually usually what takes up all the resources, so it does it automatically for you. All you need to do is just create it and just leave it there and let the nanobot machine do the rest.
Yep.
Let's see how we're doing for iron now. The assembler's still making stuff. Oh, we've got 5,000. Where's that hiding? Oh, then I like. Okay. Oops. Got the arc furnace. I want to pop it in. I want to pop it in the extractor, is it? No, it's going to be the furnace. Furnace, large furnace. There you go. Go. Right, now what I can do now is grab as many of those as I can and come up and do something a bit more interesting than mining resources. Now what colour am I going to do today? Nothing, because I seem to have locked it.
Oh, stuff.
Anyway, what did you think of Last Jedi?
I don't know what to think of it.
You don't know what to think of it?
No. There's a lot I disliked about it.
Really?
Mhm.
Please, pray tell me what it is, and I'll tell you why you're wrong.
The whole casino planet.
Sorry?
Really, the whole casino planet really annoyed me.
Yeah, that seems pointless.
It looked like something out of the Golden Compass. All the aesthetics and everything just didn't look Star Warsy.
No, no, that's the only bit I didn't like
Sorry.
about it.
No, I want me. And the premise of it, how they spent the whole film more or less running, and they say they could have run out of fuel, but doesn't it? Even if you turn the engines off, that it would still, the ship would still float in the same trajectory and the same speed.
Yeah,
as it
but
would be
what you're
with the engines
forgetting,
burning.
what you're forgetting is this is a film.
I know, but
Yeah, you're basically trying to put real life.
oh
physics
yeah, I'm overthinking
onto a Star Wars
completely.
film. So
I'm a Rogue One lover, so
yeah, well, that's your problem. Miserable rogue.
I
One.
don't care for the Skywalkers whatsoever.
Oh well, you'll like that Ryan Johnson's doing a whole completely separate Star Wars movie franchise.
Good. Love the Star Wars universe. Don't
See,
care for the
the
Skywalkers.
thing is about Ryan Johnson, and this is my as fair a criticism as I could possibly give him. Really, is that he writes for the popcorn audience, as long as you don't think too much about it, it's fine. If you've ever seen Looper, and you try to actually get on board with the actual physics and the science involved in it, it's the biggest load of bullshit you've ever come across. Because the way that he brings with time travel, and the fact that when the one guy where they're torturing the one guy to come back in and die, sort of thing, and they take bits off him when he's young and he's running away and bits fall off him. I think that's going to cause a bit of a paradox, really, because how can he suddenly have a leg and then suddenly lose the leg at the exact point when someone takes it off years ago? He'd never have it, and therefore he would never have been able to run away to that point there anyway. So it's like, ugh, my brain's broken.
Okay.
So he does tend to write how's the word, the moment in or the action instead of the story, so to speak.
Mhm.
But you can forgive him that. I can anyway. So some people obviously can't. But yeah, I mean the simple fact is that the other thing that really kind of annoys me as well is the people who start going, well, why didn't you just tell? Why didn't that general just tell Poe Dameron what her plans were? Because she's a general and he's a lieutenant. I don't think anybody in a military background would have even questioned the fact that, like, would even go up to a general and say, well, excuse me, I don't agree with your plans because I don't understand them. Why don't you tell me your whole plans? And the general will go, right, court-martial then. It's not how the military works. And it's obviously a military outfit because they've got ranks.
Yep. I enjoyed the humour in the film, I'll say that.
Oh yeah. To be fair, I just let a lot of the people who are better writers than me. I met quite a lot of writers, people for like Jedi News, people who actually write for StarWars.com and stuff like that. People who spend their time actually thinking about these things and being able to put them down into words. I leave it to them because they're better at it than me.
What we need though is an Old Republic series, directed by HBO. So the quality of Game of Thrones, Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Oh, what you mean Star Wars with tits?
No. The quality of HBO is in the level
Yeah,
of detail.
HBO's level of detail is put some tits in it.
Yeah. So it's toilet text, but no, we need an old Republic series.
Oh. Okay. Or is it just boobs
That's
you
what we
want?
need.
You want boobs?
No, I want Revan. And boobs.
Revan. You'll be lucky because the Revan's basically the player character, so he changes, his look changes, so you don't know what Revan actually looks like.
True.
To be honest, I think writing a new story. I actually quite like the new story idea. You know, everyone's so oh, Disney's broken this, they've ruined it, everything. Woe is me. I mean, the simple fact is, if you don't enjoy Star Wars anymore, stop watching it. Stop spending your money on it. Don't go to see the Han Solo movie, because I know we all are.
Musical. Oh,
even though we know it's going to probably be a pile of dump. But you know, you can either watch it or you can watch it to moan about it. And if you're watching it to moan about it, then you're wasting your time, because I don't want to hear it.
No, I'm looking forward to the Solo movie.
Nah, it's just basically people with too much voice on the internet, wanting people to listen to what they have to say and think that their opinion is much more important than everybody else's.
Yeah.
But the simple fact is, the only opinion that's important is the directors or the writers or Kathleen Kennedy's. Let's get it right. You know, no one is more important than Kathleen Kennedy when it comes to Star Wars. So.
I think that's the floor done now.
Yeah. Right. If that's the case of us having the floor in. Oh yeah. I also found out that I made a hole.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fair like.
Right.
No, yeah.
Right. Let me have a quick look at this. Right, your last one in Testament there, mate.
Yeah. Well, it's from the bank, so it could be anything. No, I do not want a loan.
Interior plates. Right, I think I might have to build some medical components.
Might be an idea.
If I can, of course. Where are we medical components wise?
using up oxygen. Whoops.
Use them a bit. Oh, by the way, spoiler alert, just in case you're watching this on recording. There was some Last Jedi spoilers, by the way, so spoiler alert. See what I'll do is we should have some silver, so yeah, we should be able to make these. Which will go straight to the pot, and that should start building, hopefully.
Would you start working on a mining vehicle?
What do we have to mine out though? We've already done the mining.
It's just a vehicle for mining
yeah, if
resources
you want to pop
quicker.
outside and do something useful once in your life. Or you could just stand there doing Stop in the Name of Love.
In the infantry. You've seen what I mean.
Name of love.
Okay, I'm leaving now. You start to sing.
Yeah. Try a bit.
Doodles.
This actually still building. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it myself, aren't I? Well, that is very annoying.
Landing gear. How many blocks? Ooh, marker.
Medical components actually weigh quite a bit. They were here a moment ago. Just there. Only pick up two at a time. I was hoping the nanobots machine would make life a bit easier for me, but obviously not. Right, more of those. Oh, 254 of them. Might be a little bit more than I need. But it's enough. So, you want to be a Jedi?
There we go. Ooh, okay, only one drive decided to load.
Right, new displays. Nanobite machine, do you have displays? Of course you do. What's up?
Computers. Oh. Yeah, my interior things.
No, I'm just wondering. No, I'll do top wise. Kind of like the utilitarian look.
How does one access your refinery?
Sorry?
How do you access your refinery?
Either through a any square, yellow square really.
Oh, you can access it through that. I was in to build something.
What do you need to build?
Some interior plates. So I could just place the base down for this cargo container.
And interior plates, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Cheers.
Whoops. Now that I didn't mean to do. Come on, pick it all up. Right, that's got the gun. Thanks, Just One Noob. Thank you very much for joining us, and I'll see you later. Bye bye, mate.
Oh, wait, one drive.
Come on. Pick all the stuff up. Attend me. Attend my due diligence. No, make you go holes.
Oh, that's cool. Use that. Oh, what on earth is that? It's a big sticker on the keyboard. Where did that come from? Chocolate. Oh, chocolate came from.
So what are you building?
Just a small mining vehicle.
How many mining things are you going to have on it?
2.
Are you doing batteries or are you trying to go for a nuclear option? Well, in that case, you may have to. I know you might be all right. Just thinking the nope, no. The radioactive parts might be a bit lacking. You were joking. Oh, so typical.
I'll take this thing. There we are.
If you stick a repair beacon on that, the nanite will build it for you.
Oh, sound. Repair beacon. 24 of those.
The nice thing is all you have to do is actually just put the thing down on it and it will actually make a repair beacon as well. Bit cheaty, but there you go.
Is that, so repair the repair beacon, or build the repair beacon.
Let me just have a quick look.
And now I need to get up to function, so I need a small tube.
Oh, you want the repair beacon? The nanite beacon repair, it's called.
Is that right? Oh. Yes, I got it right.
Damn thing. Right, where am I?
How does that work? This one. That needs to be inverted.
Okay.
So we've only got half the block. Ah, inverted. That's the one. No, that's not the one. Rich, the light armor corner blocks, is there an inverted version of that so you can get the opposite side?
Let me have a quick look. I'll pop over. Just scroll your mouse. If you've got the one that you want normal way, the inverted is usually on the same area. Let me have a look. What are you looking for?
Okay, so just in front of the cockpit, you got the block on the left hand side. I'm trying to find the right hand side version of it.
It should be the same block, mate. You should be able to rotate it round using the insert, delete, home end, page up and page down keys.
What I
You
tried.
should be able to rotate it round.
No, does it say? Oh, I've got out of hydrogen now, so I can't float.
It needs to, because there's a right angle at the on the bottom of it, so you should be able to do it.
Oh, yep, got it. Oh, we placed it at the same time. Cheers.
No worries.
And it's ready.
Yeah, that would be me. Now, where's me all in? That'll do.
I know I made mistakes, I know I lied. I should have noticed, yeah, I should have tried. And all the loving that I just ignored, I'm gonna revive it, I'm gonna revive it. I know I made mistakes, I know I lied. I should have.
So why is that having issues? Oh, it's probably you, isn't it? You've got like, if you've got loads of interior plates that need doing.
What's happening?
No, it's, you're probably taking precedence over the.
Taking precedent over the building thing.
The building machine, yeah. Because you've got a beacon.
What?
I'll soon make you cry in your drink.
I don't think I've ever actually built a vehicle in survival before. It's difficult not seeing me.
Well, you have to. The thing about building a vehicle in survival is you have to start thinking about how all your bits fit together first before you make it look nice.
Yep.
I'm very much a function before form sort of person myself, so I get on quite well with it. But I recently tried a game called Stationeers, and apart from the fact it crashed a hell of a lot, which was annoyingly so, that was a little bit too much function, as in like you had to work out how to put electronic components together, and
Wow.
yeah, it was a little bit
Much detail there.
yeah. I know some people who quite enjoy that part of it, and to be fair, I quite enjoyed discovering how to do it, but then it kept crashing on me. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Sounds like you need to
I
play
don't
PC.
mind games that are difficult. I really don't mind games that are difficult. Like for instance, They Are Billions. I don't know if you've seen me play that. It's a real-time strategy game where you've got millions and millions of zombies coming at you. So it's like a tower defense, real-time strategy crossbreed, really.
Yep.
And that is rock solid. But the point of the thing is that, well, the whole challenge is trying to survive. So you know where you're coming from with it. And at least it doesn't crash every 5 seconds. Which I think is quite an important aspect.
Just a little one.
Yeah, don't crash. That's what Ruth says to me all the time.
How's Ruth doing?
She's fine. She's fine. She's excited about going to America. There we go. Ha ha ha. Now, fortunately, I've now got access back. Means I can. What does it need? It's probably going to be these bad boys, isn't it? Oh no, it's construction components. Ah, we are construction components. She's your reason.
Okay, this song is changing.
Ooh, I see greens, which means I suspect. Right, well, super good news.
Yeah.
Not only is the medic bay now up, it's also plugged in, so you can get oxygen, hydrogen, and electricity from the bay as well.
Sound. Okay, that's that one. Can you use normal iron thrusters in atmosphere?
No, you can't. You have to be in outer space. You need to use atmospheric thrusters.
Is there any other?
There's hydrogen
stuff?
thrusters, but they will go very, very quickly. And you also have to generate oxygen on them every time.
So can't use iron. Atmospheric thrusters. Okay, they're massive.
So let's put a door in here, shall we?
Do they work the same as iron thrusters?
Sorry?
Or is there something? The atmospheric thrusters, do they work the same as iron thrusters? As in...
No, they need to be put on the side of things, as opposed to they don't have a block that attaches themselves to it. If you see what I mean.
Oh, right, yeah, I see what you mean.
They're just like a thing on their own.
Oh, no. I don't want to kill myself.
No, it's not good. Don't do that. Become a policeman.
Did they need to be connected via a conveyor in order to receive...
What, the
fuel?
atmospheric thrusters? No, as soon as you attach them to the block, they should receive the power they need. But the important thing is that each thruster takes a certain amount of power, so you need to make sure that you have the right amount of power to thrust ratio. If not, you're going to fall out of the sky.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Let's run out of energy.
The only reason I'm doing different colours, by the way, is because I like to have a look and see the different parts that I've done. Grey was where I started. Orange was the second part. Black was the next part, and so red's my next layer of stuff done. Just telling the audience, not you. He says, thinking that there's a good action audience. Tell me when you've had enough, mate, and then we'll end the stream.
Yeah, hold on. On for a bit longer.
I'll probably end up doing afterwards is popping these bad boys back to a different colour. I also need to create some sort of shaft to go up to from up and down from the lower part of the base.
Yep.
So
Right, gyroscopes and sort of reactor. Small reactor and gyroscopes. Reactors need to be attached to a conveyor, don't they? Wait, really? Oh, that's a projector. Never mind. Wrong one. Run out of hydrogen too quickly. Oh no, I don't have a web.
make a feature out of it.
Gyroscope. Oh. Oh no. Oh, so that's this one. That's a gyroscope. How many small reactors do you think I'll need for a ship with 2 drills and about, I think now, 1, 2, 3,
To be
4.
safe, 6.
Oh, 8. 8 thrusters.
I'd say about between 6 and 8
Right,
nuclear power engines, so we'll get a big one.
Yep. And how many gyroscopes?
I would say 2 at least, because you're going to be thinking about the weight you're going to add to the thing. But it sounds to me like you're not going to be, what am I saying? You're not going to be carrying too much in the way of ore, or you're going to.
I've got 2 medium cargo
Crash.
containers.
Crash and burn. It doesn't matter. I'm talking about the fact that the weight of the ore on top of it is going to add to the weight that you're trying to lift, which means that you'll burn more energy doing it. So you've got to be quite careful about what you're burning, basically.
This is why space is easier. We'll see when we get to it.
That's half the challenge, though. Makes you think. That's what's great about space engineers. It makes you think. Usually it makes you think, oh god, I hate Keen, but apart from that. Actually, what I'll do. That didn't work, did it? Tell you what, I would be actually quite keen to do something very similar to the vein, you know, like a scripted type Space Engineers. That'd be quite fun. But the only problem is it takes a lot of work to do, though. Doing entirely scripted, but I'd also have to have a band of reprobates as well, because not only do you need, you know, like your stars in your show, but you also need a lot of backroom staff who are prepared to log on and help you out with, like, you know, extra characters, NPCs, you know, all that malarkey.
Yeah.
So you need to know a lot of people who have space engineers.
I know one, but he needs a better laptop.
To be fair, I need a better PC. I mean, I love this PC, it's served me well. I haven't had it that long, to be fair, but it really is starting to tell me that I'm not suitable for streaming and running servers at the same time. So I'm gonna have to really think about where I'm going to go next. But hopefully, if I get enough Patreon supporters, only a $1 a month, good folks. If you're, I'll be able to help improve myself. I mean, the nice thing is, that's what I like about Patreon, is I've got some good followers already, and they've helped me pay for the music, the professional music from Epidemic Sound. So, and also helped me pay for an upgrade to my video editing software as well. So, yes, I mean, all the money goes straight back into production. Nice. But I found my biggest thing is actually board game reviews. I did a review for a game called Unstable Unicorns, which is a good little fun game, and I knocked up 1,000 hits within like 2 weeks.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Which is my gaming, because gaming is always very not opinionated, but it's like art. It's subjective. That's the word. It's always subjective. It all depends on what the person is into. And there are many people out there who do the same thing as me. So, if anything, I'm a realist. Cool. What I think I might do is I might start putting in some lighting.
That'd be a good idea. After doing this like with one skipped over, I bet you this is going to be odd sides. Oh, no, I think I'm rich.
Sorry?
I'm gonna pull it in out, I think.
Okie dokie. Right, folks, seeing as Mr.Smiffy has decided to call it night, it's time to call it a night. So, first of all, thank you for Mr. Smiffy for joining me. Thank you for joining me as well. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to follow. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like it if you like it. Dislike it if you don't like it. But please give me some time, some of your precious time, in the comment section to let me know what I'm doing wrong, because I want to make sure that my content is something that people enjoy. So let me know what you think is going wrong and what I can do to improve it. And of course, there's always subscribing. There's my Discord, which can be found, or a link can be found to it on the Number One Geek Facebook. Somebody save. And also there's a Number One Geek Patreon as well, which can be found either on the link in the description, or there's a button on the Twitch. It's only $1 a month, and you can get to find out all about my helmet making and casting and stuff like that. All the different things that I get up to as well, which I give away my secrets. So that's always fun. Okay, folks. Thanks very much for your time, and I shall bid you good night. Bye, buddy.
Well, good plan. Yeah, I'll definitely do it again.
Yep.
Sometime soon. Might not be tomorrow evening. I'll be here. I am, but
No worries, man. I know you got work in the morning. That's why I thought I'd catch you today, see if you could do something. So.
yes, I might try and get on during the week at some point. Going too late.
Yeah, get yourself into the game and.
Yeah, I think I've always got everything. It's just the components and what different resources I need. Got the controls all nailed down and stuff. Well, the main core of the little drill ship's done, I guess.
Hold
So,
on, let me have a look at the mess you've made.
yeah, pretty much. I didn't actually. Oh yeah, right. Build up, make it look pretty.
Yeah, looking good. You might find she's going to be a bit long. You might have difficulty getting her back out.
Slap it in reverse.
Yeah. Have you actually got any reverse thrusters?
Currently got 2.
Like, you might need a few more than that. Because all the weight when you're digging, usually you go downwards. So usually you need to make sure that you can hold the weight on your thrusters. So you might need a few more.
Good.
I'll go over it with you anyway a bit later.
Yep.
Next stream. Right.
Well, I'll bid you good night.
Okay, buddy. You take care. All right.
Yeah, you too, Stills.
Yep. I'm just going to quit out the server now. Oh, wait a second. One thing I've just suddenly realised. Have you got any equipment on you?
I had about a couple of hundred steel plates.
That's alright. Have you left? Alright, because the problem is the game kind of deletes everything in you unless we put you in a certain space. But don't worry about it.
Oh,
If it's only a couple of those. No, it's not your fault. It's the game's fault. The game should remember what you've got on you, but it doesn't. So the only time it does is when you go into a stasis chamber.
Oh right, so that's what they're for.
Yeah. Right, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let you go, and I'll speak to you when I speak to you.
Yep.
Okay.
That's this.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
Is the best suitable thing
Right.
price wise,
I wouldn't worry too much about
but
it.
it's the location I'm not.
Oh Christ! I've been streaming.